Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my latest B&M haul. I haven't done a haul for a little while and I was in B&M a couple of days ago and actually needed quite a few things and ended up buying quite a few things, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a long overdue haul. If you're new to my channel then be sure to subscribe before you go, because I do love doing a haul. I also do lots of videos about being a mum, family life, cleaning, everything like that. So yeah, click that subscribe button before you leave. So I've sort of broken everything up into different categories. I've got cleaning stuff, I've got stuff for Leo, that's my son, general sort of house stuff, and smelly things. Am I the only one who goes to B&M and just leaves with lots of things to make your house smell nice? I always find for plug-ins, candles, that sort of thing, it's always the best value to go there. So I'll just start with that, seeing as I'm on the subject. So I treated myself to a new plug-in. B&M, like I just said, is always really good value for their plug-ins. They're not the cheapest things to buy from the supermarket and places, but B&M usually have deals on. They did have a deal for this. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was reduced to £2.50 or £2.99 or something like that, so it was cheaper than normal. And they do last quite a while. I keep mine on the lowest setting and then I find it does last quite a while. And I decided to get Vanilla Blossom. So yeah, then I just started getting loads of stuff to basically make my house smell nice. I definitely have an issue with buying scented things. I put it down to having a dog and I'm so paranoid that my house smells like dog, because he is a smelly dog, that I just fill it with so many things that smell nice. Such as, I got some wax melts. They are such good value for wax melts. These were £1. They are the Yankee Candle Home Inspiration wax melts. So you get 6 in there and they're quite big, I think, in size, the little melts. And I decided to get Just Picked Berries, which smells incredible. They still had loads of like Christmas scents in the melts and the candles, which is a bit annoying because no one cares anymore. Like, who's buying a Christmas candle in February? Now I really wanted a new woodland wick candle because mine had recently run out and I love them. If you haven't had a woodland wick candle before, basically it's a scented candle, which is lovely and they always smell really good, but what I like about them is the wick is like a long narrow piece of wood and it crackles as it burns and it's just really lovely. First time you get one, like I remember the first time I lit mine, I kept walking around the kitchen thinking something was broken or the fridge was broken or something, so I was like, what is that noise? And then I realised it was a candle, of course. So yeah, I got this one. This was £7.99 and it's quite an unusual shape, which I'm pleased with because I wanted it for the centre of my dining table. I was going to get an absolutely massive one, but they only had Christmas scents, but we won't get into that again. So my best friend who I was with at the time spotted this shape, which is really nice, and it has 2 wicks. I've used it already. I literally got home and lit it. But yeah, it's just a nice centerpiece, I think, and I got the scent Blue Lotus. So yeah, £7.99 for a big candle that's going to last a while, and the huge ones, and I'm talking huge round things, were only £9.99, and it does last you. So that's all the lovely scenty things. So I'll move on to like cleaning stuff now, which is always the main reason that I go to B&M. I never, apart from cleaning wipes, which I love to get from Aldi, Aldi's own cleaning wipes are so good, I never buy cleaning products in the supermarket. They're always so much cheaper in B&M. So like once a month I will try to go to B&M, mainly for cleaning products, but then you just end up buying other stuff. So I got this little beauty is one of my favourites. This is the Cif cream. I don't get this out every day. This is for if I want to give my kitchen a really good once over. It's a lovely thick cream that you squirt all over the kitchen. If you're familiar with the wonderful Mrs. Hinch, she likes to draw like love hearts and things with her Cif cream. Yeah, it's great stuff. Makes everything lovely and shiny. Anyway, mine was all gone, so I got some more. This was £1. I cannot recommend this stuff anymore. Also, a product that I literally couldn't live without is the 1001 Carpet Fresh. I talk about this all the time in pretty much all of my cleaning videos, in my stories frequently as well. This stuff is incredible. So it's a carpet fresh. It's not necessarily a carpet cleaner. It's not going to give your carpet a deep clean, but it gives your carpet a fresh. It makes it smell amazing, and it's so quick and easy to use. You literally just spray it all over your carpet. Obviously it's wet, so you leave it to dry, and that's it. You don't have to hoover it, you don't have to scrub it. It's just lovely. I like to do it overnight because obviously none of us are walking over the carpet overnight, or if I've gone to work for the day, I'll do a spritz before I go to work. And the best thing about it is it's so good value. In B&M it was £1, and it's pretty much always £1 wherever you get it, but I always know that B&M are gonna have it. They don't let me down. I got a mega, and I mean mega, look at the size of it, bottle of Fairy. I use Fairy a lot because I don't like to put Leo's bottles in the dishwasher. I don't know why, I just don't like it. I'd rather just wash them by hand. So we ran out of Fairy quite quickly, so I saw this and thought, well, it's gonna last a while. This is £2.99, which I thought was really good. I got some softener, which I'm also obsessed with. The Comfort Creations, in my opinion, are the nicest softener. Obviously they make your clothes feel really great, but more importantly than that, they smell really nice. When your clothes are hanging on the dryer and you've used this, the whole house smells nice. And also, again, referring to Mrs. Hinch, there's all sorts of hacks and tricks that you can use with softener. She cleans her sink with softener and all sorts. It's just something that you need in the house, basically. And B&M is always cheapest for it. This was, it was £1.99. That's cheaper than I actually thought it was. I was going to tell you it was £2.99, so it's a good thing I checked. How cheap is that? 33 washes. Done. If you can hear hysterical laughter in the background, that is my son downstairs playing with Clint. I don't know what they're doing, wrestling or something, so I don't know whether you can hear that or not. Also, washing tablets. Nowhere is cheaper for washing tablets than B&M. Do not buy them in your supermarket. Go to B&M, they're always cheaper. I can literally smell these like coming out of the box before I've even opened the lid. Oh, hold on. Hello.
I see this. What? We need to put it back on, don't we?
I live in a madhouse. Anyone else have this? I can't remember where I got to now. Oh yeah, the tablets. The tablets are £3.50. Good value, and you get how many washes? 16 washes in there. Thank you very much. God, they're still going. I can still hear them laughing down there, honestly. When they're together. Crazy. Another thing I always get from B&M is toilet blocks. Now this fell apart in the bag. So originally it had 6 lovely toilet blocks in it, and then it just fell apart. So I'm just going to show you the one toilet block. The rest of them are floating around in the bottom of the bag. But yeah, it was 6 toilet blocks for £1, and you genuinely won't get cheaper than that. I decided to go for green this time. Last time I got pink, and I just thought it was a bit weird. Every time I looked down the toilet, the water was pink, and it's kind of similar to red, isn't it? And I don't know, it was just a bit like, oh, I'm not gonna get pink again. Okay, Leo stuff. So I got a few things to do with my little boy. This is something I've been meaning to get for ages. So in his wardrobe, he has lots of hangers, obviously, but he's still got like the baby hangers. And where he's getting older now, his t-shirts and his jumpers literally slip off the hanger where they're so short. So instead of baby hangers, I've upgraded to children non-slip hangers. So there's 10 in a pack, and it was £2.99 for 10. So I got 2 packs, I've got 20. I'm gonna see how we get on with that, and if we need more, I'll just go and get some more. That kid's got too many clothes. Yeah, I would have preferred a lovely, just plain grey. They have got a bit of colour on them, but we can live with that. We can work with that. Also, if you don't know about these, how do you not know about these? I talk about these in my recent video about what my toddler eats in a day. These are life changers. They are reusable toast pockets. Toaster pockets, pardon me. So basically, I mean, it pretty much tells you what to do in the picture, doesn't it? You put your sandwich in the little toaster pocket, you put it in the toaster, and it turns it into a toasty. And it's £1 for 2 toaster pockets. But the great thing is you can use the pocket up to 50 times. But mine are starting to look a bit worse for wear now, so I have upgraded to some new ones. I don't know why, but Leo just loves a toasted sandwich rather than a normal sandwich. If I was to make him a cheese sandwich, he probably wouldn't eat much of it, but if I toasted it, he'd eat the whole thing. Really weird. I'm looking at the back of it now and I'm like in a state of shock because there is a picture on the back of someone cooking fish fingers in it, cooking vegetables in it, and cooking chips in it. I mean, does this mean that I can put fish fingers in this and put fish fingers in the toaster? I need to... I'm sorry, I'm not prepared to talk about this. I need to do some research. Does anyone know? Can you tell me, please? Because that's life-changing if that's true. Look. Clearly someone pouring fish fingers and chips and vegetables and all sorts of things out of the toaster pocket. And it was £1. I don't know if I mentioned that. £1 for 2. Also, I got him some new crayons. He's got loads of crayons, but before I bought like mega cheap ones, and the reality is with the cheaper ones you have to push really hard to get any colour out of them, which he doesn't do. So I thought I will get some proper crayons, and I got some Crayola ones, but they were only £1. It's not like they're, you know, more expensive. There's 24 in there. So yeah, I'm hoping that these will be a bit better for him and he'll enjoy using these a bit more. I did buy him felt tips, Crayola felt tips, but I'm putting them away. They are too stressful. I mean, it all washes out, but it gets it everywhere. My last 2 items are just sort of like miscellaneous things. It didn't really fit into a category, but they're just things that I needed. Not very exciting. I needed toothpaste. I use the Pro Enamel Sensodyne toothpaste. If you do have sensitive teeth at all, I can't recommend this anymore, and it also whitens your teeth. So yeah, this is usually quite expensive in supermarkets and things, but it was £2.99 in B&M, so I was happy with that. Also, I got a Schwartz flavour pack. If you, again, saw my recent video about what I feed my toddler, or a lot of my daily vlogs and things, you'll know that I use my slow cooker a lot, and I often, pretty much always, use these in my slow cooker. They're just packs of spice and flavour just to put in with your meat and your veg or whatever, and I haven't actually used this one before. This is a chicken curry flavour. Leo loves a curry and it says it's mild, so I guess I would just put this in my slow cooker with raw chicken breast, mixed veg, and maybe a tin of chopped tomatoes. Yeah, a tin of chopped tomatoes, and just let it do its thing. So I'm going to try that next week, and that was like crazy cheap. Can't remember how much. 60p. I always have loads of these in my cupboard. They're good. Trick. So there you go, we got there in the end. Even with the crazy visitors, we managed to get there eventually. So thank you so much for choosing to watch my latest B&M haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't already before you go. Like I said, lots of future videos to come, more hauls, family life cleaning, la-di-da. And I shall see you guys in my next video.